Hello, everybody. Thanks for tuning in for the Shiba Ride. We have taken a heck of a ride since last night. As was yesterday, Shiba being down, it continued to stay down. I was expecting and still am expecting a 1 a.m. spike, 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., 12:30 at the earliest. But it's the Asian market that really pulls that up. And a little spike did happen last night, but it wasn't didn't jump back up to where we kind of left off. Looking at the current price right now, it's 0.0000. That's four zeros, 5135. That's significantly down from the 7,000, and now we're 5,100. I'm not panicked. You shouldn't be panicked either. This is actually a correction that's been overdue. And the fact that it hasn't corrected all the way back down to 3,000, 2,000, or even less tells you there's some stability there. It's my opinion that it's on sale right now, so it's a good time to pick up a little bit, as you would gambling, just what you would buy in with. Don't go back to the well, and it'll get you a few thousand, get you a few million shares. A third more, a fourth more than you would have gotten a day or two ago. So if you like that perspective, then it's being on sale. It's time to buy. If it goes down more, I don't think it'd be a bad thing to continue buying. It's called, thank you, air conditioning, for shutting off. They call it dollar cost averaging, and that means you're taking all these different purchases and kind of averaging them together, so it's lowering your average price by buying on the way down. I feel like we kind of hit the bottom at this 5,000 range, and the last time we were here was only 8 days ago. So it's not like it's gone back to the olden times when this first came out or anything like that. In fact, I can kind of show you on there we go, on the ledger there, it's got all the way back to about October 27th is when we hit this point 0.000050, and it was on the way up, and the next up is 55, so it jumped right past 51. Didn't spend any time there, and went all the way, to 55 just that same day before it took a little dip, and 53. So it never really got back to even 51. And this is the lowest it's been again since October 27th, a full 8 days. I view this correction as being a good thing. It's been, like I said, overdue, and I think we're on the way for more of the trend that I was seeing already that I'm going to start playing with. And the trend that I'm seeing is that about 1 a.m. to 3 a.m., the price kicks up, and then it drops back down after that, typically to where it left off before 1 a.m. And then sometimes in the mornings, when I say sometimes, it seems like about every other day, in the morning around 8 a.m., it starts picking back up, 9 a.m. picking back up, and then it starts going back down somewhere around 10:30 to 11 o'clock. And it seems like that mid-morning is about where the dip starts happening. And then the afternoons either stay steady or they generally climb because the stock has generally climbed. But here the last couple of days, it's stayed steady, bouncing just around a little bit, waiting for that evening, 1 a.m. Asian market to kick in again. So if this continues, the strategy that I'm going to start playing again, in anything I would suggest, mostly these strategies are a hold and keep and wait for the value to go up, and cash in when you feel like you've reached a peak. But I'm going to go ahead and play a little day trade because I've built up a nice account, and I do want to see if I can use that account to build more money in something that's a little bit predictable. And I'm feeling this is a little predictable. Testing last night, I saw that it went up to like 6,100, so it did kind of jump back up. Excuse me, 5,900. So it did kind of come back up, but not what I was expecting. And I do expect that to change tonight. The problem that I have at the moment is that my shares were in the vault, and it takes a few days to get them out of the vault. So as of this morning, I do not show that they are available yet. I'm hoping later today, hopefully tonight, because if I can jump on this trend, then I will tonight. If not, then we can at least analyze it one more night and see if this is a continued trend see what happens with the stock for another 24 hours. Definitely not selling anything, and I don't recommend you sell anything, even if you got in a little earlier and you've got a little profit. I think we got a long way to go before we reach a penny and make a whole lot of money off this one Shiba stock. All right, that's enough for today. Coach out.